Hoop. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I'd have to agree.
I've followed him forever since he's been a kid at LSU, and yeah, Jeff Johnson is the real deal.
Well, it certainly appears you're right here. I, I guess I owe you 100 grand.
Let's go double or nothing on this one. You can afford it. I'm predicting.
I like the way you think.
I'm making this prediction. Ellis Hooperman, next big star in bowling. Just
really, Ellis Hooperman bowling. Is that the guy that he's like out half the season from a sprained wrist?
Yeah. And people are not, there's a lot of buzz going around there, a lot of buzz. But I think it's a kid to watch in the bowling circuit, just turned pro, injured. And I like what I saw so far. I really like what I saw so far. We often disagree on points, Jack, and but that's what sports radio is all about.
Well, madam, you like him, I don't, so it's perfect. Let's take the 100 grand, let it ride. Hard to believe, isn't it, that we started with 25 cents back when we were selling lemonade on the corner.
Yeah. A very slow rise to greatness, but
well, like
to do with our friends, the tin cans and the string, and now look what we are, podcast kings of alternate sports.
Yeah. And every time we bet, it doubles. And here we are at 100 grand, folks. Going for 200 grand here.
Look at the board.
Adam says, Ellis Hepperman. I say no. So there it is. 200 grand or nothing.
We want your, and we'll start our phone calls coming in a bit, but we got a couple of things to talk about first. Jack, I think we agree on this one though. Hurling. I'm liking the Las Vegas curling team, the Icicles. I think they're going to make a move. I think they have a good chance to make the playoffs.
You and I are on the same page when it comes to curling. Curling has quadrupled in interest in the last 8 years. I guess some of the success of the American teams, or the almost American teams, like, hey, those are people like us. We can get in there, and yeah, I like the Icicles, but as you know, you and I, we differ on teams and we differ on personnel.
We do, often do, but you tend to be more of a old school, liking traditional, liking following the coaches and discipline and stuff. I tend to be a little bit of a loose cannon. I like to go with the superstars, but
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with my pick for the season.
Go ahead.
And the team most likely to send more than one representative to the Olympics, the next Winter Olympics. I'm going with them. This is going to surprise you, I think, a little bit, but I'm going to go with the Buffalo Bicycles. They have that cute logo with the two icicles, and they call it a bicycle. I know it's just their thing, but
wow, out of the blue, I had no idea. I think they're solid. I think they're sort of middle range, middle of the pack. I don't see them making a big move. So so what's your, how do you see this Buffalo team moving out of just like mediocrity, right, folks? Mediocrity.
Well, as you know, they picked up Claude Henderson, right?
Yeah.
Sure, Calgary let him go, and he was a shoo-in for the next Olympics for Canada. Um, he's got a
Dude is 55. The dude is 55. He's on his last legs, man.
He's the most natural athlete, though, to ever play the sport.
Granted.
Okay, he has a drinking problem, but guess what? Buffalo has the most active AA meetings in the entire country. The basement of St. Paul's Catholic Cathedral, smack dab in the heart of Buffalo, has 600 AA meetings a week. That's how busy they are. So,
God bless them. God bless them. Yeah, AA, just wow, great organization. Nothing but praise there. Nothing but praise. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Well, yeah. So, little inside info though, and all you folks out there, if you're doing your online gambling, then that's what I have. So, up to you, of course. We don't take any risk for your losses, as you know. Hell, I barely take risk for my own losses, as Madam will tell you.
So for curling, I'm traditionalist in some ways. I love the coach of the Fayetteville Snowballs, and I love them. I just love that team. And probably check out probably the best song girls, the best dancers, the best of any team, probably in the whole league, I would think.
That is true. That is true. Well, a lot of teams didn't opt to go for cheerleading for curling. Buffalo doesn't do it at all, except they'll occasionally get a track runner out there, in spikes, because there's too many teams that just had, some nice looking people out there, slipping and falling. And doing some damage to their bottoms and their hips, that kind of thing. So, it's dangerous. So I'm, if Fayetteville can continue to pull it off with no injuries, more power to them.
Segue onto that, we might as well put in a word from our sponsor for Guideway brooms, supplying the whole curling league with brooms, but also just you can pick up your brooms, your Guideway broom at Ace Hardware. That's where I'm going. That's where I got mine. I have 2-3 of them. Have them all around the house. Probably every room should have a Guideway broom. You got yours yet, Jack?
Yeah, I've got 2. Got one in the garage, for the greasy cleanups. One in the house, for the clean cleanups.
Fantastic.
And remember, folks, you don't have to be a witch to own a Guideway.
Yeah, and available at every Ace Hardware and available online. You can go online. Couch potatoes out there. You don't even have to go down to your Ace Hardware. You can order it online. Yeah.
Or you can order, yeah, exactly. Don't forget, if you haven't signed up already for a card with Ace, the extra, I forget what they call it at Ace. They call it Extra Care, I think, over at CVS.
I think that's CVS. Yeah, Ace is pretty straightforward. They just give you the card, no fuss.
Rewards card.
The rewards card. Yeah, that's right, Jack. A rewards card. Get that. You're going to get a little bit off. You're going to get some points. Pick up your brooms. They got a lot of great stuff at Ace. I'll go to Ace, just if I'm taking a drive, sometimes at night, as you know, Jack, sometimes I get restless at nighttime. I'll take a midnight, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'll just drive around to relax myself. And usually I'll hit an Ace, and a lot of them are still open 3 a.m. Isn't that right? They're open at 3 a.m., aren't they? Or is that just me?
Well, they are here in Manhattan, but we can't vouch for the rest of the country. A lot of crazy stuff happening here in Manhattan.
Okay. Yeah. Town that never sleeps, right?
I'm like, seriously, like, it's not only the town that never sleeps, it's the town that wakes you up. If you think you're going to sleep.
Oh my God, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Incredible. I'm going to throw some names out, Jack, and I want you to tell me your opinion. Okay. I give you some names and stuff. Okay.
Let me just juice up my coffee a little bit first, because I think I'm going to need a little
yeah.
top up for this little guy here. Just get a little. Yeah.
That's Ace has great coffee, by the way. Just go in there, ask for a cup of coffee, and they'll be happy to give you one.
And popcorn. If you're in Manhattan,
yeah,
coffee and popcorn.
My Ace hardware is pretty cool. It has on the ceiling, well, just suspended from the ceiling, it has an actual little Lionel train that goes around and bing, bing.
Yeah, that's actually fairly common. It's actually fairly common. About 2 out of 5 Ace hardwares have a train. Yeah.
All right. I thought it was just mine, but
no. I've been to this little Ace in Walnut Creek, California. It's got a train. So yeah, there you go. That's 2. We got Manhattan and Walnut. Has anyone ever heard of Walnut Creek, Cal? Not really. No, it's not.
I have
not to be confused with Walnut, California.
I have not. But
some rinky-dink town, but
I'm sure it's there. You guys can check it out. Now, a Siri, well, it's just in a second you can figure it out. If you live there, no disrespect, because as we love the small towns. We love the small towns.
We do. Heart of America. Heart of America.
Okay, here's to go. Peter Danville. Peter Danville, MVP for professional softball league, international IPL. Okay, what's your opinion on that?
His wife not only divorced him, trying to sue him. And sure, the best player ever, slow pitch, hands down. Just the forearms on this guy, like Popeye, but his wife is really stressing him. He's
all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna. I think it's gonna be his worst year yet, and that's.
He started off great. He started off batting. He was batting like 650.
Yeah,
and now he's down to 430.
Yeah, still no slouch. Still better than about half the batters out there, but
yeah,
he is not the Peter Danville that we saw, in the coming up from the minors or in college.
Nowhere near that, but
no.
Still, I don't know who would Jose Gabriela from the San Jose Cherokees has a shot. He's batting. I think. Let me look here. He's batting like a good 463.
Well, yeah, but when he does hit, it's usually a home run. So, he's a slugger. I like Jose. He is the illegitimate grandson of Jose Canseco.
Oh, no, that's a genes thing. Yeah, that's it. I've noticed that.
You can see it. You can see it.
Yeah. I ran into Otis Sistrunk the other day. He's doing real well. He has a wow, look at that. I was just watching some games on there. Beautiful, beautiful. No, Sistrunk has a dry cleaning store in a business in San Lorenzo, California.
Some other rinky-dink town over there. So who's this again?
Otis Sistrunk. I don't know if you remember Otis, a good friend of mine. He was defensive lineman for the Oakland Raiders back in the 70s.
Oh, what's he doing now? What are you talking about?
He's got a dry cleaning business in San Lorenzo, California. Just putting that out there in case anybody's in San Lorenzo and you're looking for dry cleaning, go over to see Otis.
Well, there you go, folks. We're just connecting the dots for you this morning. Stop by Ace in Walnut Creek, California.
Yeah, San Lorenzo.
Cleaning, San Lorenzo.
Otis Sistron. His name's right on the.
Yeah.
Look it up. He'll be there. Hey, I mean that's. Let's see. Moving on to some other sports that we cover here.
Cut to Ellis Hepperman. I don't know, Coach. I'm not feeling it today. I think my wrist is acting up again.
Well, let's see how can you move. What's your range of motion on that wrist? What do you do?
I can raise this bottle of Jack to my lips.
All right.
That's about it. That's the range.
Well, we're in the playoffs. It's an important game. If we don't advance, if we don't win this game, we don't advance.
Well,
so I'm going to ask you to suck it up and play.
I don't know. I'm more of a bowling artist. What I am, Coach. I'm not like a punch the clock. Like I'm not a bowling robot.
You see something here. This is the ball I used to win the championship in 1978.
That's back when the balls were made out of wood, Coach.
I was hoping that you'd use the ball tonight.
No, I don't even. Is it even legal now, Coach?
Okay. To tell you a story, there's a kid. His name was Jackie Woodburn.
I'll take that as a no. Anyway, go ahead. I'm going to finish this bottle, by the way. Just go ahead on the story.
He lost his hand in an industrial accident.
Are you threatening me, Coach?
No. I'm just trying to tell you what he went through. He lost it, but then they found it sort of back on. Never worked exactly right again, but it still worked. He went out there and played with that hand, sewn back on. 3 days later, lost the hand. They found it, sewed it on. 3 days later, he's in the tournament.
Wasn't he in a porno, Frankenhand?
After he left the bowling league, he had quite a good career in the adult film industry. Just giving you an example of somebody that puts the sport above personal comfort, I guess.
Well, until they can get to do pornos.
Well, it could lead to lots of things. In his case, it was adult films. In Sistrun's case, it was dry cleaning. It just. No, I'm dependent on you. The city of Modesto, California, is depending on you.
Let me talk to my mom again. Let me send her back in. Mom?
Yes, dear.
Coach says I need to win one for Modesto. But I'm thinking about becoming a drunk full time. And just because I'm really feeling self-implosive. Nobody understands me. Not even you. Mom, you never told me how it was. You're always too nice. And you said Dad was wonderful, even when he was smacking us all around.
Fill it up, honey. Fill it up for me, honey.
You what?
Fill it up for me, honey.
I was fine.
You, honey. Thank you.
It's supposed to be my bottle.
Oh, share and share alike.
Yeah, I know. You're my mother. You won't live forever. What do you think? Should I kill myself with a drink? Or should I punch the goddamn 10-pin bowling clock?
Your dad was a bowler. Your granddad was a bowler. All of them great. Just great. Your brother was a ne'er-do-well.
Well, I mean,
Never bowled, not like you. Not like you. Real.
but am I just a machine? Mom, am I just a machine? Like, we're just bowlers in my family, and like, am I just like unoriginal? Holy moly.
Say something. You're better than your granddad. You're better than your dad. That's why we were so hard on you, because we saw the potential. Not like your brother. He couldn't bowl a lick.
Well, at least he went out with a bang. Well, about 16 bangs. You know, that serves him right.
Yep. Moved away.
Yeah. All right, send Coach back in. Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
One for the road.
Obviously knocked some sense into you.
Well, my mom she's not very well spoken or explicit or any of that stuff, but I want to use your ball tonight, Coach.
I was hoping you'd say that. It's lucky. It's historic. Crowd will go crazy too when they see you with it.
Well, right, let me see. What's this made out of again? Solid ash? Is that what it is? Solid ash?
Yep. Solid, polished. But they didn't. I had it imported from Brazil. The ash down in Brazil is especially hard. It's a hardwood.
Wow. That really is a 14-pound ball.
Oh, yeah. It's legal, or at least it was.
Well, they're going to have to come over and stop us.
That's what I say. Now,
Got to Claude Henderson. Wow, that was amazing, Claude. You're changing the face of curling. I will tell you that. It's like you're putting like a Joker face on curling because you're making it look so easy.
Oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, I just yeah, I love the sport. Love the sport. Practice all the time, and just it's all the skills involved and so forth and everything.
Yeah, totally, Claude.
At the brooms and everything. You got your brooms and you got your maps. You got a skate.
Yeah. Everybody comes out from the town, watch you play. You're as natural gets. I mean, and this little write-up I'm doing on you. for the
I like it here in Las Vegas. It's a lot of fun, a lot of nice people here. Yeah, a lot of nice people in Las Vegas. A lot of things, good food, and it's good. You know, a lot of stuff, and we have a nice practice area here.
yeah, they yeah, and they built the curling casino just for and the practice venue for just for you guys. You could, so boy,
Yeah,
those,
they have surrounded yeah, our ice uh, field there is right in the middle of the casino. They can watch us practice and play games. Pretty cool.
yeah, they actually bet on you during practice, which is
They
just
can do that.
why
Yeah,
not? I mean, all these,
they,
yeah, all these practices of all the various sports, and none of those are being bet on. It's just a waste of talent and time.
yeah. And we got celebrity, celebrity call out celebrity announcers and stuff. We had, Mike Tyson and Michael Spinks the other day calling our game, and real experts like that. And it's so much fun because when you have those guys there, they're just so much fun. We have, uh, who was in there that Charlie Ruggles was there for a while, and a lot of good sports players. Steve Garvey came down once, and he called one of our games.
Yeah, nice, so
Like,
nice. I prefer the practices though, when you guys will let anybody in to do the announcing and take the bets.
yeah,
Demi
yeah,
Moore, Demi Moore called your practice yesterday, and that was kind of special and
she's great.
but it was like a reality TV show.
Yeah, she's great. She's great. We had, yeah. Oh yeah, just Robert Goulet.
Yeah, and screw it. Who cares if he's in a wheelchair? You know what I mean?
He
Just
was, yeah. Well, we didn't. Yeah, he has. It was they got his oxygen tank with him, but yeah, no, it's so much fun in Vegas because you never know who's going to show up. You just never knew who's going to show up at the practice or the games, and we let people practice with us sometimes. It's pretty cool.
God, just you have made curling so happening right now that it's just the buzz. Like screw the pyramid. Screw the big slots and the private games, whatever. Let's just go watch curling.
Look, yeah. No, it's really caught on. We have, they have a special, a lunch special. They have a Hofbrau there. Uh, People get, they go right through the Hofbrau, and then they can go right into this seating. And on halftime, we have a lot of really great entertainment halftime. We also have entertainment in practice too. We'll have a couple rodeo clowns come out there sometime trying to screw us up. It's kind of funny, I'm out there trying to sweep and try to curl, and a rodeo clown come out there on ice skates and like.
That's funny. No, it's making you sharper. Yeah, it's making you sharper. It is. But the Hofbrau, man, that's a whole story unto itself.
Mhm.
There used to be a lot more Hofbraus, am I right? And now it's, but you're bringing it back. So curling is up. Going exponential,
Yeah,
bringing back the Hofbrau.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. It's we're yeah. Well, thanks for thinking of me. We our theme song is um, back in the USSR. I mean, back, yeah. Bruce, was that? No, that was the Beatles, I think.
That's Beatles back in the USSR. Yeah. Which one are you thinking of? I haven't. I don't think I've heard your new.
We have. Oh yeah. Well, last time we had an intermission or between games, halftime. We had a Eagles tribute band to come. They're pretty cool. I really like them. They really, really inspire you. You hear those Eagles songs and you come out, after halftime and you're just ready to go.
Yeah, oh, yeah. No, great. No, I think I heard them at the Disney's California Adventure. Really quite a good band.
Yeah,
In some ways better than the original Eagles.
I think so.
It's personality wise, not musicianship wise, because that's pretty difficult, but just better personalities, I think, in the
they're fun. They're fun group. Fun group.
yeah. Um, yeah, I especially love it when Adam Sandler sits in as the drummer. I mean that.
That guy's a wild guy, man. He's good. He's a real natural athlete. I mean, he comes out, he plays. He does a lot of stuff in Vegas. He said, he came in and he was on the bench with. He came in at QB for the Raiders too, for a few plays. It's fun. The Raiders do into that stuff too. They'll bring a celebrity in.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
But for now, quarter Oakland Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. See how sometimes they get screwed up. Yeah,
Yeah.
Adam Sandler coming in.
I don't know. I mean, if you're going to lose the game, you might as well lose in style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, yeah.
All right.
It was through the bomb, through a bomb. Well, to him, it was like 15 yards, but it was, it was
Oh, yeah.
intercepted, but, ran over him.
Yeah. That got a hell of a laugh, though. Really did.
Yeah. Yes. Adam Sandler out there. He looked like what he looked like. He looked like one of those Roadrunner cartoons when the steamroller goes over you.
Yeah. Funny stuff, though.
Funny.
That's that's kind of laughter. That's good physical.
Yeah, that's what Vegas is all about. It's just such a fun family place here. You can bring your kids. You can. We have junior curling league for little kids, run by the Boy Scouts. We have kinds of groups. Junior curling, yeah. I mean, we start off. You have 4-year-olds curling league. 7-year-olds and so forth.
Sure. Yeah. Why not? I mean, when I was in Cub Scouts, we were like whittling like little wolves and bears, so to be able to make your own, what do they call it? They call it rocks. To make your own, to carve your own rock as a Cub Scout. I mean, that's got to be something.
Yeah, it's big, but I'm glad that you guys are you're covering covering all these great sports that you do, bowling and curling and.
Sure. Well, you know what? The Las Vegas Rag is proud to be one of the leading sports still. Physical newspaper. One of the few physical sports newspapers in the country. Cut to Peter Danville. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, my near-to-be ex-wife is really putting the screws to me. I'd like to kill her. We didn't hear that from me.
As your attorney, I would advise you to nix any kind of statements like that. It's okay to think about anything you want to, but in my office, I prefer if we just, keep it on a real professional level, because, so that's just a joke.
Well, I always said, what Yogi Berra always told me.
What's that, Peter?
He said, play real baseball. Not that one. Something else he used to say to me. It was, you're a pansy. No, not that one either. Let's see. He used to say, what were we talking about again?
We're talking about your divorce proceedings, Peter.
Oh, you know what he said? Yogi Berra told us to me. He said, you got to joke about it or it controls you. So I judge.
And this is from Yogi Berra, you say?
Yeah. Yogi Berra comes to me in my dreams, in my daydreams. Sometimes I just talk to him like I go to lunch with them, and like people think I'm crazy for talking to the the booth across from me, but it's Yogi Berra. he's giving me advice, and you know, I take everything he says with a grain of salt, but I mean, there's some good stuff in there.
I think that's wise, Peter. Okay, here's the deal. Your wife has filed divorce proceedings. We have to respond. We have to respond.
I did respond. I did respond. I mailed over a picture of my middle finger. It seemed like a perfectly appropriate response.
I would advise against doing anything before you talk to me. I think it's really a good idea. Let me just, Susan, hold on my calls. Hold on my calls. I'm here with Peter. Yeah, it's an important meeting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know. Yeah. I know you have a run in your pantyhose. Okay. I saw it. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Cindy's free to show me her run in the pantyhose anytime, just by the way. FYI.
They're a big fan. So we need to respond. She is asking for the house, 80% of your income, all your trophies.
80% of my income? Come on.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
No, I know. Well, we don't have to accept this. I'm just saying what she's asking for. She's asking for the house on Clear Lake, and she's asking for the speedboat, the jet skis, and the pit bull.
Listen, Clarence, she can have the pit bull. I think it's insane. It's crazy.
Okay.
The pit bull.
That's good.
The pit bull reminds me of the picture for what's that little nothing little town outside of Boise?
Butte.
The picture for Butte. That pit bull reminds me of. Listen, she hated the cabin, right, on Clear Lake. She hates anything to do with that lake, including the boat, and jet skis. She's, this is proof, Clarence, that she is just trying to put screws in me. I mean, just because my biography came out and I slept with 20,000 women, there's no need to take it out on me. I mean, I'm just, I'm a super creative, high testosterone.
This is, Peter, this is what happens to celebrity athletes all the time. You're a celebrity, you're an athlete, considered to be the greatest softball player in the history of professional softball.
I know that. I'm still playing.
Yes, you're still playing. You're kind of like the Pete Rose of softball. Most hits, most stolen bases.
Well, I'm not betting on myself though. I don't bet on myself.
Of course you don't.
So I'm not totally like Pete Rose.
No. Of course not.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just ask you if you could clarify a few things. You've been married for 14 years.
Yes, that's correct.
No children.
Well,
with her.
My wife. No children. Correct.
No children with her. Here's something good. She never worked during your whole marriage. That's good. That's on our point. That's a point for us. Never worked. She never brought in any money, no assets. She didn't bring any assets. What was her profession before? Remind me what she did before you guys got married.
She was going to beauty college and didn't finish it. We got married. She's got about 6 months of cosmetic application courses.
Okay, so she has a job that she can do. Okay, that's good. And you supported her the whole time of your marriage. Okay, that's good.
Happily.
And she has her personal assets, but those assets were all gifts from you. I see.
Yeah, okay. That's true. It's true.
See, you bought her the was it a Toyota Odyssey? Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's right. Like kind of a SUV-ish thing.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
Yeah, well, it looks like she's overreaching here, I think.
I would say so. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
she needs most of my income for the children because there aren't any.
There's no children. No,
This is
no.
a clearly a punitive. I'm glad she finally smushed together the lawsuit and the divorce, so they're all in the same place now.
Well,
But
that's the thing.
still,
I know that's the thing that is a little troubling. We could have to deal with the lawsuit.
well, I mean, so tell you what, you know what you're doing. Let's get that down to normal stuff. You know, I love her. I don't want to divorce her. I'd like to keep her as my wife. In fact, when you throw out a counter offer, she stays my wife. Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Good.
I double her allowance. Okay, double her allowance.
What is that figure then? The two double two what?
Well, I mean, you know what that is. You can look at it. It's on that it's in that orange folder right there.
So you're doubling her allowance to $150 a week from $75. Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, how many lattes can a woman drink?
Mhm.
And tell you what, the next 20,000 women I sleep with, I will not release that book until she's dead. Posthumously, that's, I think that's more than generous.
You'll put that in the stipulation.
I
Okay.
was kind of in her face, like I was trying to outdo Will Chamberlain, and it had unexpected side effects. And in fact,
Shit.
oddly enough, I I tried to sleep with the same women that Will Chamberlain did. And some of them had lost their attractiveness, so I had to go off book there a little bit.
Just to clarify things, that rule it was different women. In other words, you had to sleep with 20,000 different women. It doesn't count if you sleep with the same one, like 10,000 times.
Tell you
That
what,
doesn't.
nobody's
It's
auditing.
a
Nobody,
different one.
nobody's auditing my numbers. Okay, they are. So when I said 20,000, nobody, everyone, they just kind of took it. Like I said, a few of them weren't lookers anymore. I had to see them a few times to make up for the other ones, type of deal.
All right. That's immaterial anyway here. That's just an interesting point because I think that Chamberlain cheated. I think he counted some of the women twice or three times or four times. Anyway,
But while we're at it, while we're talking money, when do you double my investment in Wrigley's gum? I'm chewing twice as much this year, and I think might as well raise my shares, double my shares over there.
okay, can we concentrate on the divorce here? Because it's hard for me to start. I want to finish the divorce thing. So your response is, okay, so we're going to make a counter offer. The offer is, I'm not granting the divorce. I'm doubling your allowance. I will not publish another book about my personal life until after your demise, or after my demise. Well, whatever. Yeah, after your demise, and um, you can keep the pit bull can be in your name. You can have total control of the pit bull.
Well,
And that's your counter, right?
that's it. Yeah.
All right. All right. We'll throw that. We'll see what they say. Right.
You can do it. And let's just throw this in. Let's sweeten the deal a little bit. Free Bailey's Irish Cream for life, and she loves the stuff. And Breyer's real vanilla ice cream for life. So much as she wants.
All right.
Uh,
Okay. Okay. So when we're going to go into the conference room,
Yeah.
and we're going to, she'll be there, and then we'll see if we can get this thing to fly. Got to the conference room with Peter and wife before the lawyers come in. You freaking idiot! What are you doing? You think I'm going to take that offer is freaking ridiculous. That's stupid. Your lawyer is an idiot. You're an idiot. What do you think? You need to pay me what I'm asking for. It's the law, Peter.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't. I do not have to. It's listen, babe. I love
Listening.
I love having you around the mansion when I get home.
Yeah.
I just don't see what's been wrong with our marriage. I mean, that's been great. I mean, I know my little book was, kind of a shocker. I get that. I get that. But I run on testosterone. You know that, and so it shouldn't really be a surprise.
Do you know how humiliating that is? And I go to the beauty parlor, and all the gals have a copy of your book, and they're salivating over the book, and they're looking at me like I'm a piece of crap. I mean, it's horrible. It's humiliating.
Well, I mean, marriage is not about
Did
marriage.
you ever think that? Did you ever think about me when you wrote this book?
Listen, I'm an athlete. You know what I mean? This is part of the mix, and you knew that going in. You did. You knew based. And if it'll make you feel any better, I'll sleep with all the ladies at the beauty salon. So you all feel the same way. Marriage is not about ownership, right? You don't own me.
No, that's true. We talked about that at the beginning. We don't own each other.
No, we
But
don't.
I've always been faithful to you, totally faithful.
My heart is always faithful to you, but my body has other needs other outlets. You know what I mean?
You ever considered retiring from softball?
Not yet. I'm still the best. Even though I'm having an off year, thanks to you, I'm still the best out there, and I don't see a downturn unless you make things really ugly. And then
when are you going to retire? I think that if you would retire, and we could spend more time up at the lake, and knowing that you're not gallivanting and gallivanting all the time, that might make a difference.
but you hated the lake.
What?
You hated the lake.
Well, I can wear earplugs when those jet skis go by, I guess.
When me and my buddy are in the jet ski.
Yes. Yeah, no, I think if we went to the lake and we had more of a fun time there, we could cruise on the lake, not jet skis. We could take the boat. We could take the boat out and just kind of gently drive around the lake. Wouldn't that be fun?
You hate the boat too, so you're going to do the lake and the boat.
Not the jet skis. In fact, that's part of my deal is no jet skis if we get back together.
How? Oh, really?
Yes.
How are we going to have a romantic, fun time for the rest of our lives? We're talking like 40 years here. How's that supposed to happen?
Well, lots of people do it. Lots of people don't have jet skis. Lots of people don't have countless extramarital affairs. Lots of people just are happy with their wives and their dogs.
Yeah, but what am I supposed to sink my teeth into? I mean, I can't just speedboat all day or chop wood all day. I mean, fish all day. Well, I could fish all day.
Yeah.
But you know what? I mean, Otis Sistrunk has to be there. Otis Sistrunk has to live with us. Yeah,
Who's that? Where did you get these names from? Who? I don't know any Otis Sistrunk.
He's an old footballer. He's retired. Has a little dry cleaning shop in San Lorenzo.
Uh-huh.
He's just he's super relaxed. I need him, babe. If we're gonna sit, first of all, you need to let me finish this season. I got to bring my average up because this is looking ridiculous. I can't finish in this kind of season.
We're going to pull a Tom Brady on me and just like, oh, yes, dear, I'm going to retire. And then last minute, oh, no, I changed my mind. Because that was really a dirty trick.
Well, I am the Tom Brady of slow pitch. Um,
You are the GOAT, the GOAT, greatest of all time.
yeah, that reminds me, I need to have a go party. We'll get Tom up. We'll get Simone Biles up. Um, we'll get Wayne Gretzky up. Just have a little.
Will LeBron come?
We got to wait till LeBron retires. 'Cause
Oh,
he's
is,
he's
is
old.
it, he's not the GOAT?
He is, but he's high strung. Like he's
No.
just like you got to relax. You got to retire. I think for most of us, you retire.
Yeah.
So, and also I need to retire. So, word has it right now, no jet skis. This is my last year. Otis Sistrong's gonna live with us.
Where in the spare room?
Well, it's not much of an outdoorsman, so we can't put him in the shed or the tent. I suppose
What does he like for breakfast?
cut to Otis Sistrong. Otis, good morning. Before you go to work, darling,
Oh,
eat hearty. I know you like to skip lunch. You hard dry cleaner, you.
you mean this looks delicious. Mm.
You've eaten the same breakfast for 45 years.
I went bowling with Ken Stabler in Las Vegas.
Mm. You have so many friends, Otis, and I love it. I mean, you keep in touch with all the athletes, old and new. Ken Stabler, I had a crush on Ken Stabler back in the day.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. No, I just I still keep my old friends. Fridge, hang out with the Fridge. Fridge was a great guy. All those back in those days.
Yeah, I never even talked about it.
Bolitnikov. Oh, but it looks like I'm a little late. Got to head over to San Leandro. It's a long drive from Clear Lake.
You finished those sausages.
Yes, ma'am.
Cut to the sports announcers. Well, that's our show, folks. Thanks. I hope you appreciate all the color we gave you and the background on these amazing athletes. And Madam, what do you got to say? You going to plug one more time our sponsor, or are you going to?
Yeah, I would just say, my friend Jack will guarantee if you go to Ace Hardware, drop his name, Jack Larscheid, and they'll give you a 10% off on any broom, any of the Guideway brooms. Jack Larscheid, my partner and hurling expert these days.
Remember, folks, you don't need to be a geek to have a guidebook.